When it comes to world-class car collections, one wouldn't necessarily think of Ireland as a hotspot. However, nestled in Limerick is what may be considered as one of the country's finest automotive treasure troves, owned by Jerry Mcmanus, brother of billionaire businessman JP Mcmanus, an Irish businessman, racehorse owner and former Manchester United shareholder. The collection is nothing short of breathtaking, boasting some of the rarest and most valuable cars ever produced. The Mcmanus collection is a hall of fame of automotive excellence, featuring vehicles that span decades of design, engineering and racing heritage. Here's a look at some of the crown jewels in this collection. First up, the 1964 Aston Martin DB5, the quintessential Bond car, timeless excellence, British engineering, and an undeniable connection to 007, a car that redefined cool. Next, an ultra-rare masterpiece that I have had the blessing of seeing in person, the 1961 Aston Martin DB4 GT Jet. Designed by a young Giorgetto Di Giario at Bertoni, this one-of-one creation made its debut at the Geneva Motor Show, showcasing a glimpse into the future, where it remained to be rather forgotten. It's an Aston Martin that isn't really remembered that fondly. Some people might not even know what it is, but it is still one of the most breathtaking cars, and it showed a fantastic glimpse into Giorgetto Di Giario's career, and his incredible resume of cars that he would go on to design. A car so stunning, even Elvis Presley had to own one. The 1959 BMW 507 Roadster was the German take on the Ultimate Roadster, and this particular one was once driven by legendary racer John Surtees. In 2004, the Bugatti Veyron 16.4 changed everything. A hypercar that redefined speed, power and engineering with its 1001 horsepower W16 engine. This was the supercar of the 2000s. It was the ultimate top trump. Until Bugatti went further with the Veyron Supersport in 2011. The one Mcmanus owns was the final one ever made, closing a chapter on an era of unrivaled performance. Now let's talk Ferrari. We start off with the 1958 250 Testarossa. In 2014 it sold for a staggering €26 million, making it one of the most expensive cars ever. Adding to their collection is a 1961 Ferrari 250 GT short wheelbase California Spider, the car from Ferris Bueller's Day Off. This one is the only right-hand drive example, a rare beauty that embodies Ferrari's golden era. Mcmanus also owns a 1961 250 GT short wheelbase Berlinetta, which once belonged to legendary guitarist Eric Clapton. This is one of 14 right-hand drive examples. The 250 short wheelbase was a race-bred road car that won numerous races, and it looked absolutely beautiful while doing it. Of course, no list is complete without the F40, Ferrari's final car signed off by Enzo Ferrari himself, a pure driving machine and still one of the most iconic supercars today. And then in 2002, Ferrari made a car named after their founder, the almighty Enzo, one of my personal favourite cars. The Mcmanus one is finished in black, and it is an unbelievably rare and an unbelievably beautiful machine. An icon in Ferrari's incredible resume. And then Ferrari went hybrid with the 2014 LaFerrari, blending electric power with a V12 for hypercar performance. This was part of the almighty Holy Trinity, which was shared with the McLaren P1, the Porsche 918, and of course the LaFerrari. Ferrari 288 GTO. Another car that I have been blessed to see. The 288 GTO was originally made for Group B rallying, but unfortunately Group B decided to get banned. This car has a similar turbocharged V8 that you would have found in the F40. The 288 GTO was the beginning of the anniversary Ferraris, so this car led to eventually the creation of the F40, F50, Enzo, LaFerrari, and of course the recently launched F80. The 2006 Ford GT was a modern tribute to the Le Mans winning GT40, proving that Ford could still go toe-to-toe with the world's best. Moving over to the Jaguar section, and it is believed that they own a 1957 Jaguar XK SS continuation, a nod to the past, a celebration of Jaguar's racing DNA, a near carbon copy of an original created by Jaguar's heritage fleet. Now, what sort of collection would it be if there's no Lamborghini in it? The 1969 Lamborghini Miura P400S. a masterpiece that set the standard for every exotic car that followed. The Mcmanus car is in a stunning green colour and can be seen at shows often. This is shared with the 1974 Lamborghini Countach LP400 Periscopio. This car was a spaceship on wheels, and it was a dream poster car for many kids of a certain generation. It still remains one of the most beautiful and iconic cars ever made. 1955 Maserati 300S. A racing legend, the 1955 Maserati 300S, a car that saw fierce competition in the golden age of motorsport. Now we move on to possibly a crown jewel in the Mcmanus collection, 1995 McLaren F1, chassis number 005. This McLaren F1 is no ordinary F1. It was one of the cars from their Brunei Royal Collection, and is one of very few that have managed to escape. This was the world's first true hypercar, and still arguably the greatest driver's car ever made. Those people have clearly never driven a Golf GTI. 1955 Mercedes 300 SL Gullwing. The 1955 Mercedes 300 SL Gullwing was an automotive icon with its unmistakable gullwing doors and its race-derived performance. Successful on the track and successful off the track. A car linked to Hollywood legend James Dean. The 1955 Porsche 550 Spider was a small but mighty car, and forever part of the automotive lore. Unfortunately, James Dean met an unfortunate end with his 550 Spider. If you want to see a video on the James Dean 550 Spider, let me know in the comments below. Now we fast forward to the modern era, the 2015 Porsche 918 Spider, blending cutting-edge hybrid tech with supercar performance. And finally, Japan's first true supercar, but sometimes forgotten, the 1968 Toyota 2000 GT, a car that proved Japan could compete at the world stage. It was an unbelievably breathtaking car and incredibly rare. A convertible version even appeared in the James Bond film You Only Live Twice. While many collections keep their prize machines locked away, Jerry Mcmanus ensures that these cars remain active. His vehicles frequently make appearances at Cars and Coffee Limerick, giving enthusiasts the rare opportunity to see these automotive legends in motion. With so many of these vehicles carrying 7 and even 8-figure price tags, it's remarkable that such an elite collection exists in Ireland. Yet, what makes this collection even more special is the fact that these cars aren't just static museum pieces. They are driven and appreciated as they were meant to be. It's no exaggeration to say that Jerry Mcmanus has assembled one of the greatest private car collections in the world, from ultra-rare Ferraris and Bugattis to legendary Porsches and McLarens. This collection is a dream for any automotive enthusiast. Fair play to Jerry. His passion for these machines has created something truly extraordinary in the heart of Ireland. If you enjoyed this video, please click on my other videos or consider subscribing and hitting the bell icon. So what do you think? Which of these cars were your favourite? Let me know down in the comments below. And once again, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you all very soon.